Alright, hi guys, welcome back to Tarot by Khalees. This is Khalees Tarot, and I am here today with your daily astrology read for November 1st, 2018. This year has just flown by, like wow. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the reading for the 1st of November. I was unsure if I was going to upload today, but I mean, it's just something about today being the 1st of November. I don't know what is so special, but there is something special going on in the sky today. I don't know if that's for me or if that is just for everyone as a whole, but it is something very special about today. And I can't really put my finger on it, but I can absolutely feel it. So maybe you all can feel it too. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and jump into today's daily astrology read. Pretty much what I see here, because not much has changed in the sky. Guys, that moon is still in Leo. We know that the sun is still in Scorpio. And we know of everything that is currently in retrograde, from Venus to Uranus to Chiron to Mercury. Mercury is in its pre-shadow phase, but it still works the same as if it has already gone retro. Because if it's not moving, then it sure as hell it's not working, right? So you are probably already seeing the communication glitches, okay? And other YouTubers are probably having a little struggle with that too. So, once the planet of communication stops, it stopped the internet and everything. So yeah. Anyway, so with that being said, everything still being the same. That moon still being in Leo. What I see here in the sky at this time is just pretty much, it's very simple. And it's not really a lot to say today. People are trying to balance out unfulfilled desires, be it in business, family life, money, relationships, whatever. Like, in whatever structure that you hold dear, I just feel like people are trying to balance out disappointments and restructure that foundation that has collapsed. Whatever that foundation is for you, like I said, business, money, relationships, whatever it is that has collapsed in your life, whatever structure has collapsed in your life. Structures come in all shapes and forms and formats, okay? The way that these boxes are sitting here on the screen can be considered a structure, but it's all about your life and where things and planetary alignments are hitting for in your life. But what I can pretty much see here, with this Leo moon and all of the retrogrades that are in place and just everything that we have talked about for the last week and a half, guys, it really just boils down today to me is a panning out of that energy, and people trying to now rebalance and restructure weak foundations or foundations that have just fallen apart, period. I feel like, with the Leo moon, that's that fire and that determination behind some people's action to really reestablish and rebuild after something that people have held so dear to them have collapsed in their hands or collapsed right in front of them. And I feel like on the good side, the Leo moon is feeding that desire, feeding that get up and go, feeding new ideas into the brain, and just coming up with some unconventional, out of the way ideas on how to rebuild their freaking lives. Uranus is helping with those what looks and seems to be unlogical, but really it is the perfect way for you to go. Uranus, I feel like, is feeding people's brains with new ideas and unconventional ways of rebuilding their lives, reestablishing order to the chaos that has happened with these planets alignments, throughout this entire year. And now we are in November. And I feel like being at the end of this year in November, the collective have really gotten to the point where now it is about rebuilding whatever has broken down, rebuilding it to your liking, rebuilding it in another fashion, on another grounds, or whatever it is, because there has been some major shakeups and some major disappointments throughout this year. It really has been, and now people are picking up the pieces. The Leo new moon is feeding that. The Uranus retrograde is feeding that, giving you wonderful ideas to put in place, or going back to things that you had once put down, to help you rebuild your structure. It's like people are rebalancing and refinding themselves, refixing things, renegotiating things. Whatever the hell has broke down, that's what it is. That's what I feel like it is, okay? And I feel like the Leo moon is helping with that. Now, I also feel like the Leo moon is causing some trouble too, because there are some people that are absolutely, they may feel disappointed in themselves, they may feel embarrassed with themselves, they may feel sorry for the things that they have done and the structures that they have played a part in breaking down. And I feel like that Leo moon on that end of the stick, it kind of got some people feeling a certain type of way, like upset maybe with themselves or maybe with another party for deciding to leave a faulty foundation and restructure their lives, restructure their business, restructure their family, restructure whatever has been broken down. And I feel like the Leo moon is affecting other people in that way, where they are angry and disappointed, because they may have played a hell of a part in the breaking down of a dynasty called life. So it all depends on which end of the stick you on. The way that this Leo moon is either helping you or it's hurting you at this time, and it all depends on what you have done and the way the consequences of your actions are playing out in your life. All right, these words seem to be flowing out of my mouth today. Thank you, Spirit. I really do need the help, because like I said in the beginning of the video, I was even debating if I was going to put out a astrology read today. And I can feel that I'm receiving a lot of help with the articulation of my words, because I don't feel like I'm in control of my voice box at this time because of the way that the words are rolling off. Anybody that listen to me a lot know that I stall a bit because I have to think, which I don't seem to be having a problem with that today. So it's definitely some help happening here. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So yeah, I feel like there are some people who are now trying to find themselves and where they fit in this world, or in certain circumstances. It's like, I feel like it's like after taking a chance on something and it didn't fall through, you know, on correct terms, and now it's falling apart, you know, and now it's about fixing and rebalancing things, you know. With all the other planets and most of the planets being in retrograde, it's just like renegotiating across the board, be it like renegotiating the direction of your life now that things have fallen apart, the renegotiation of business deals, restructuring business deals, rerouting and redoing and reestablishing any and everything that has fallen apart due to some type of unstableness to the structure, and whatever that structure is for you. I don't know your life and I don't know what's going on. It can be the structure of a relationship, business, job, whatever. I feel like people are bowing out of situations gracefully because of the unsturdiness of it all. It's like an exhaustion there. I feel like people are choosing new directions. They are negotiating new directions. Not only that, but I feel like people, they don't even want the beef. They don't even want the fight that some energies are bringing and holding within them with this moon in Leo. Like I said, it depends on what side of the stick you are on. Is this moon in Leo affect you in a way where you know you have messed up and you know that someone is breaking, just helping you kick the structure on down? Since it's already down, I might as well help you kick it down. And you know what? I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna rebuild and I'm gonna do whatever it is that I need to do. You know, there are some people who are looking at that, and that moon in Leo has them angry at that. They may be angry at the other person, the other energy, or they may be angry with themselves, and that is how the moon in Leo is affecting them. But I feel like others, like I said, are gracefully bowing out. They don't want the beef. They don't want the problems. All they want you to move on with your troubles. They move on with their troubles, and they just want out. And it's just as simple as that. And that is the way that the Leo moon is affecting them. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I kind of went in circles a little bit there, only to come back and say the same thing. But nevertheless, it's something going on with my voice box. Somebody else is definitely in control with getting this out right now, because I'm speaking too fast. I'm speaking too effortlessly, and I kind of feel like it's coming out perfectly said, like at least like it needs to be said. But you know, with the current alignments, with the moon being in opposition. Okay, so the moon is in Leo, but the moon is also opposing Mars. You know, so, you know, it's obvious that, you know, whatever energy has like fucked up feels some type of way. And even those like fucked over feel some type of way. So it just really just depends on, you know, where the true nature of the anger is coming from. Where is it stemming from? You know, and really, is it fair? Is it fair, depending on which end of the stick you are on? If you have done wrong, is it really fair to have that much anger? You know, sometimes you have to take your consequences, you know. And sometimes those consequences hurt, but not nearly as much as the pain that was put on the person who is now having to deal with that pain and is being forced to restructure their lives and rebalance their lives due to the chaos that was brought to them. So I think that these energies and these people need to really think about that and take that into consideration. You know, with this moon in Leo, I just really see people putting plans in action, especially those who are ready to go and to rebuild and to have like a new clean slate. They don't want anything to do with this old. And then also, you know, like with Venus retro through Scorpio right now, I feel like the truth have really like set people free, regardless of how that truth came through, you know, because I feel like some people may have had the privilege of having the proof like knock at the front door, and some people may not have had that privilege. But either way, it's like a following of the intuition, the following of the knowing, the following of the patterns, habitual, they are saying patterns that have, you know, just have panned out through the years, through the days, through the months. And however that truth, I feel like, have been delivered upon one, it set them free. And that is why the moon, I feel like for some people, the moon in Leo is really, that's feeding that calmness and just that ready to break down and reestablish, to rebuild, to renegotiate, to redo whatever it is for you. Okay, relationship, business, job, whatever. I don't know your life. And someone may be upset with you because you chose yourself, they just said. Because you chose yourself. Okay, and I'm going to leave that right there. Because they are saying that that's the bottom line. That some energies have chose themselves, and that's where a lot of the other anger is from other energies and from other parties are stemming from. People have chose themselves. Yep. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's daily astrology read. I hope I made sense. I definitely feel like I'm not in control of my voice box at this time. Like, I really don't know what is happening, but there you go. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this video because it just feel like either it went too fast or like I was talking too fast, and like that's not really like something that I do. The words have like effortlessly rolled off of my tongue today, which is like so strange, but you know, whatever. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Comment if you feel led to do so, and I will chit chat with you guys later. Bye.